Darn it. Thank you. Ah! I thought it was running.
No, it says waiting for Trish.
Oh, son of a gun. I hit all the buttons and I didn't come back and double check.
Yeah, they were wondering. I said, I wonder if Trish is talking to himself thinking he's streaming, and somebody says, now, if this doesn't fly into a neutron star, then it would end badly. And then A4 says, that's probably the case.
Oh, Jesus. You know, I had everything set up. I thought everything was running. I even did my normal, you know, beginning of the stream stuff. And it all went nowhere, disappearing into the ether. So, just to repeat myself, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're in the beta. I've apparently been talking to myself, forgetting to have I forgot to hit the start stream button or misclicked on it or something. I have no idea what I did wrong, but it's undoubtedly user error. Oh, I'm sitting here watching people talk and stream, and I get the preview showing, and I have no idea why nothing's going on. It's like, oh, man. All right.
Yeah, and I went and scoured this little system. It's only got 11 planets, and 6 of them are landable, but nothing really. No geos, no bios.
Mm-hmm.
Empty.
Yep. Well, the first system I tried to plot to tonight, the carrier wouldn't accept a jump to. And the only thing I can...
Some kind of permit, did it, for like me?
Now, the only thing I can think is that it's an exceptionally large star. So it may be I have to go there, find a planet, and I can jump to a planet. So I'd actually have to, fly there, get enough of an exploration that I can jump.
Makes sense. Oh, just I didn't go anywhere else, but I do know that at Walker City, where I'm stationed at, where all my ships are, the price of low temperature diamonds are going up.
Yeah, because everybody's in here.
Yeah. So I thought I might give you a heads up on that. Maybe you sneak over there and get you a load to pay slot or something before the end of beta.
Unfortunately, I've got nothing in my mining ship at the moment. But yeah, that would be something to do. We'll have to see how far out we can get on this. Maybe I'll jump in the game early tomorrow. Try and get some more distance. Go for a marathon.
Yes, Captain. He's going to have to do a 500 light year jump perfect, but he's been busy writing books and procedures on people who slip off of his ships for the last 24 hours.
Well, so far the closest I've gotten is 499.7.
That's a lot of jumps, even at 500 light years a jump.
It's not 47, though. Not from where we're at. And we're going to the system right next door to Sagittarius A.
Counting down to jump.
And we'll probably spend a little bit of time in that area.
3, 2,
Fuel up.
1.
God, I love the sounds. I wish I should record these jump sounds and just play them back all day long in a loop.
Do you ever catch yourself wobbling back and forth in your chair?
I believe it's actually 42 I need to get from here to get to Sagittarius A. Or from where we just were. Which is basically 11 hours of flying.
Well, this is our 12th jump, so.
Yep. Well, I was counting from here, so that would mean it was like 52 jumps to get to Sagittarius A. Alright, let's schedule the next one. .07. Just a bit too far. 500.29. Oh, here we go. Here's a nearly perfect jump. 499.99 light years. Okay, so jump 13 will be this guy. Edit. Pyramio NTZ A109-11. All right. Now, what I think is funny, where is it? There's a star right around here. I think it's this one. Yeah, this yellow-orange star. You can't actually jump to it with a carrier. Not allowed.
Wonder why.
I have no idea. I'm guessing the star is perhaps it's class K, which is a very large star. Um, Oops, it's got no route set again because I clicked on that guy.
They're just trying to get me to slip off this carrier, so I have to jump 22 to 25 light years to catch up. They're just trying, begging. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking of when we come out here for real. I think I'm gonna have us stop at this point and go see that system. I want to see what's there.
You'd think it'd be pretty unique that you can't jump your carrier to it.
Yeah, there's got to be something there that's weird. Galaxy map.
Maybe 3 or 4 big stars right there in the entrance or something. You know how
It could be.
you jump your little ship in there and you got like surrounded by big suns.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I'm actually writing myself a note here to investigate this system. BYEIA EUQ GXL D7146. Uh, 6.62 from VXJ. All right. So so that's the closest I've gotten to a 500 is 499.99. All right.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And we may end up having more expeditions like that on the way out. Get our names on some interesting places across the galaxy.
Yeah.
Cargo hold at maximum
It's
capacity.
definitely going to be different, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's really, I think I'm going to like this. I may actually end up being sad that I'm planning on stashing it in a fixed location.
That's what I was thinking. You know, you could actually go places to the other side that nobody has been to yet, and just sit there and explore till your heart explodes.
Yep.
Oh, you need 9 more for perfect flow.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
There we go. Full up. Now we go out on deck.
Oh no, I'll stay down here.
But it's so pretty.
I like the old. What do you call it? The old buttons control. That's what got me in trouble. I was used to the old ones where you hit a certain one and you could go up on deck. And when I did that, it launched me.
Oh, wow. We jumped past a nebula. Neat.
Yeah, which one is that, I wonder?
I don't know. Not sure which nebula that is.
Traikate? Traikaaae?
Oh, can you
Or
see it?
cat something.
Oh, cat's eye?
Cat's paw?
Oh, okay.
Well, there's several of them around us. There's an eagle, which is, if you're looking at the map, to the left of us, and then you got NGC 6357 north of us, and yeah.
Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Can I turn nebula on so I can see them here? Yeah, it's NGC 6357. It's the one I'm looking at.
Okay, I didn't know which way you turned.
It's a big purple blotch towards the core. Oh, wait, no, that's not the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at the one that's way over there. Oh, that's the eagle. Okay. Boy, that's actually a long ways off, and I can still see it. Okay. Okay, there's NGC over there. And that's Eagle there. Okay. No, that's Eagle there. Wait a minute, there's another one over there. Oh, man. But that's definitely...
Actually, we got a whole bunch of them surrounding us. There's some behind us, and some ahead of us, and some to the side.
Oh, yeah. Cool. The core, the area that the actual core is really starting to light up. Oh, hey, there's the hide UI button. Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Now I can take pictures without the UI there. That's cool. Oh wow, my ship looks purple in this system. A nice deep Viridian purple. Viridian? I think that's the wrong thing. Viridian's too late. Well, so ends my cup of coffee.
I've been sitting here debating. I'm going to have to do some LTD mining to gain my... Because I ain't got enough time to go out exploration for, you know, $300 or $400 or $500 million. I'm going to have to mine.
Well, like I said, when we do this for real, I'll set the price close to galactic average, so you'll actually make a little from it.
Oh, that's cool. But during the day when I take a break from the garden, I come in and I try to keep up my road to getting the Corvette. I think I'm only like 40 rep points away from getting the Corvette, and then I'll have all the ships that I wanted from the game, the personal player game thing. I don't know why I want it. It's got such a long dang nose on it.
Well, you know, if you get to liking blowing up things, it's hard to beat that ship for blowing up things.
Is it better than the cutter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and after the beta, the prices are going to crash right back down again. Because everybody who was mining is out busy playing with their testing things out with their carriers.
Yeah, I did notice that even the NPCs seem to be lagging in the real game. But I am happy here in about the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I'll have strawberries, ripe strawberries. They're about the size of my thumbnail now, but about 2-3 more weeks, I'll have some ripe strawberries out of the garden.
Oh, that would be nice.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
That's the reason why I say this summer I'm going to be busy, because, you know, I've got like, it's a 50 by 80 garden, and
Oh my.
you know, I've got like, you know, 20 some odd tomato plants, 150 onions, slicing onions. So, you know, here pretty shortly, you know, if I get lucky, I may get on elite. Otherwise, I may be so damn tired I can't fly.
That could happen.
No, I put some chicken wire around it and got rid of the bunnies.
Well, we don't have a garden, but we have some bunnies, some groundhogs, a lot of squirrels, chipmunks, birds, lots of birds, many different types of birds. A pair of Baltimore Orioles is living in the neighborhood, and they come over to eat at our feeders. We also have starlings and at least 4 different species of woodpecker.
I just got the polluted woodpecker. He's enough to drive you nuts.
You got a pileated down there? I didn't think their range went that far.
Oh yeah, and he's a crazy little fart because he'll sit there on a tin roof and sit there and just peck and peck and peck. You're gonna break your bill there, boy.
Little? Their pileated woodpecker is about a foot tall. He's not little.
Well, yeah, but you know, little to me. I mean, if I walk up beside him, yeah, he's pretty good. He's probably, I would say, yeah, about a foot tall.
Yeah. There's, I believe, only 2 species of woodpecker of that height in the continental United States, and nothing larger. The other one is the ivory bill, which was thought to be extinct until somebody took a picture of one.
And then I got a nice surprise. I have a creek right behind my house.
Yep.
And I was looking off down there, and I seen a bald eagle flying down the creek.
Mm-hmm.
I guess looking for a fish. I thought, wow, look at there, bald eagle.
Either looking for a fish or looking for somebody to steal a meal from.
Yeah, or a little rabbit or a squirrel trying to get a drink.
They usually won't bother. Unless something it looks really, really, really easy, they generally don't bother. They'd much rather steal it from somebody.
You know, them people, did you say they were already at Beagle Point?
No, they went to Sagittarius A. I haven't seen how much further they've gone. They might already be at Beagle. They could be.
System scan complete.
I was going to say, man, they did some jumping, didn't they?
What they did is they had a team of people, all of whom had billions, and and they have more time. And they basically just filled it up and then did a marathon jumping session. And they were at Beagle Point within... not Beagle Point. They were at Sagittarius A in a little over 48 hours from launch.
That's an awful lot of jumping.
Yes it is. Oh, excuse me. $489, $511, $502, $499.94. So this will be carrier jump 14. Oh, maybe it won't be carrier jump 14. It doesn't want to let me jump there. Okay. How about this one? Can I jump to that one? No, I can't jump to that one. How about that one? No, I can't jump to that one. Weird. Why can't I jump to these systems? That one's out of range. 499.8. Nope, can't jump to that one. Why can't I jump to these?
Is there a glitch going on?
I don't know. Weird. No, I can normally plot it. I don't know what's going on. All right, let me That's weird. Yeah, I should be able to plot it. All right, let's try again. $200. $503. All right. $502. $497. I can jump to that one. All right. $498. I can't jump to that one. I can jump to that one though. 501. $499.
Good night, Commander.
What? Okay, fine. Whatever. 493. Weird. $499 won't let me go. $495 won't let me go. $496 won't let me go. What are you? Too far. $495 won't let me go. $491. That'll jump.
Sorry.
$497 won't let me go. Okay. That's $491. I want to go more than that. The heck?
Did you pick a course already?
I'm trying to.
No, I show you already got one. A fly OOEHYPUE.
Yeah, except you'll see me cancel it in a second because that's only at 491. I'm trying to get beyond 491.
Oh, okay.
But everything beyond 491 is giving me problems. No, the 488. Oh, is there a interesting. Wait a minute. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Let's try my normal ship. Oh, too far. No, I can get there. Weird. Wonder what's wrong with that system.
System, don't you mean systems?
Yeah. Jump capability 500 light years. But it won't let me jump to any of those. That's really weird. Okay, it'll let me go to that one, and that's 496. Fine. I will go to that one. Carrier jump 14. Okay. We have a jump scheduled. And my voice is breaking. So let's fill up with tritium again.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, I don't know. There's seems some systems there are problems jumping to, and I don't have any rhyme or reason to it.
You did say there's someplace out here that you wasn't allowed to go. Are we even close to that area yet?
No, it's the other side of the center.
Cargo
Okay.
hold at maximum capacity.
And I'm planning to not go near that. I know approximately where it is. And I'm basically going, if you're on the orientation they're giving us in the galaxy right now, we're going to go probably 2,000 or 3,000 light years to the right of the exclusion zone.
Maximum capacity.
That almost gets my curiosity up as why is
Cargo
it an
hold
exclusion
at
zone?
maximum capacity.
There's a lot of people wondering about that, yeah. Cool. But that's weird. I wonder why it wouldn't jump to those.
Carrier traffic jam?
That would be hilarious. That would, given the number of systems I couldn't jump to, there would have to be just about every carrier out here.
Well, I thought everybody was headed towards Beagle Point. I mean, everyone that I had seen, that was going to the carrier was headed towards Beagle Point.
Oh, God. Well, I guess it's the thing to do.
See, I would have headed off kind of a left upward, as say you're at Jameson Memorial and you get out and you look at your galaxy map and you're pointing towards Sagittarius. I would have went left as far across to the other side as I could got away from everybody. I wouldn't have went to the most popular tourist destinations there are.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure. Attention, the scheduled carrier jump has been cancelled at the owner's request.
Why is it saying?
Jump successful. Telemetry checks in progress.
That's really weird.
What?
It said it's been canceled at the owner's request, and no, it hasn't been canceled.
It's kind of slow.
Oh, maybe it's got messages stacked up from when I was messing around in the, I don't know. That's weird.
I show 9 minutes, 18 seconds.
Yeah.
That may have been, it could have been maybe the computer or the Elite kind of locking up, not letting you do anything. It's just a delay, slow.
Could be.
One thing about it, A4, by the time we get out to wherever we're going, I should be an old hand of what to do and what absolutely not to do.
Oh, that's interesting. No one's ever been to this system.
You mean the system that wouldn't let you jump to?
No, the system we're currently in.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
But I have to ask a question. It's beta, so would it show that if somebody had been here before us?
Yeah. And actually, but since we went in and registered with, that's the real benefit of having universal cartographics with us, is we get immediate recognition. So, one of the things that can happen, like happened to me on the first Distant Worlds, I had, basically lined up for first discovery on several systems on the way out, but somebody else came through that system after me, and turned in the data before I got back, so they got credit.
Oh, that's always that's a rip right there. But
Yep.
hopefully with these carriers, that stops.
Uh-huh. So basically, if we were coming out this way for real, and came to this system, turned it in, and got first, we got first, and we'll be on the map. So when you go to system map, so when you go to the system map, it will literally say, like it does in the stream, first discovered by Lindeb and Trice Majestus.
Cap has a pretty good curiosity here. He said he's waiting for the last week of beta where they lower the price down to 100 million for the carriers, and then look at how crowded it gets.
Well, that's the whole point of their doing that. They want everybody to buy a carrier so that they can stress test the number of carriers. Yeah, they're not being kind. They're doing that for a reason. They want to see what happens when they got 4 billion carriers in the game.
Well, they do need to make it to where you can put a locator on the carrier, and then and that you can find it when you go off someplace else. Be like a station or something.
Right.
Because if you left that carrier, you should be able to find that carrier in a heartbeat with a little icon or something. But I mean, geez.
Well, the owner can always find the carrier. Problem is, other people can't necessarily do so. Oh, I didn't. I didn't write down the next system. Oh, no, I did, I think.
D3-1771?
Yeah, okay, I did write it down. All right.
I'm writing them down, too. That way if I get lost, I know which way to go.
Fix one thing, break 3 others. Yep.
See, now you kind of have understanding why I sit there and I watch, like I was watching you do haul the tritium from that station to the ship that one night. I was sitting there going, yeah, I should be able to do that. What could possibly go wrong? And then I started listing the things that could possibly go wrong. And I'm like, but I should be able to do that. He does it so easily. And that's the reason why the next day I just forced myself, you're going to do it whether you like it or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, the station run wasn't bad. Especially the after the first time when I actually gave myself shields again.
Oh, that was hair-raising even for me. Just sitting here in the back seat, it's like, oh my God, hurry. And I'm sitting here, leaning forward, hurry.
Trust in my ship's ability to get away from anybody who could do me serious harm.
Well, the ship I have no problem about. It's just my flying skills.
Oh, it's easy to fly straight. You go FA off so you get max speed. And boost. Nobody keeps up with a cutter that way. Except another cutter, but then again, if they're trying to keep up with you, they can't shoot you. Because they have to have all pips and engines.
Well, the other day I was in that nav beacon, and I just had all my pips to weapons, none to systems, and the shields I had was sitting there taking a pounding. But I wasn't losing them. I was sitting there going, you're kidding, right? I should be losing shields, left and right. They're having direct hits. And I'm sitting here and I'm knocking them off left and right. And I'm sitting there going, no hull damage, and they didn't even dim the outer ring of my shields. Wow.
That's a cutter. That's the cutter for you.
Maintenance task information is acknowledged.
Well,
I can.
my cutter's almost as beefed out as yours. Almost. It doesn't have near the engineering, like lightweight limpets or stuff like that, or
Right.
some of the lasers is not tricked out as much as yours. But basically, it's similar. I do have auto dock, launch and dock, and cruise assist. But that's the only two items that I have that I see that that you don't have. So that's two slots that you got something in that I don't.
Right.
They already took. So I should be able to maintain with you a little bit better.
Yep.
You'll probably still outmind me.
Attention all carrier crew. Ramjet drive engaged.
Yeah, but a fertile lance doesn't have the speed a cutter does. I could just run away from a fertile lance. And then turn around, come back hard at him, and run into him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
God, I love these sounds.
In my message box up there that has where you type to individuals or stuff, it has an exclamation mark up there for some reason. Yours, I see, don't have it. I just wonder what's wrong with mine.
Okay, I'll show you how you get rid of that.
Okay.
Or at least I will once it gives me control back again.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so let me show you where that is. All right, so if I go over here to the chat, to the left-hand tab on the chat system, and go into that, and then just scroll up and down between the three different modes that are there, it will you'll end up clearing the exclamation point. That's basically all there is to it, unless it's already scrolled so far off it can't go back to it, in which case you're stuck with the exclamation point until you relog. But that all that says is you missed a message.
Okay, I got it off. Whoa! We may not get no points for this system.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh, 132,938 credits. Ooh.
Oh, that's a pretty good system. That's a pretty big system, yep. Oh, I want to, I need to schedule the next jump here. Nope, we're literally 4 light years away from that. That's one of the systems I was at. It wouldn't jump to. It still won't jump to it at 4 light years of distance. There's something going on with that system. Weird.
You're 4 years from it?
4 light year jump distance to one system, and it won't let us jump there.
I wonder about jumping just your anaconda just to see what the heck it is.
Yeah, I know I can. Actually,
Just curiosity, device.
Yeah, well, maybe I should do that just for curiosity. So instead of here, let me dump the tritium into here in case I, oops,
Blow up.
yeah. Okay, I have nothing in cargo. Shoot, let me figure out what that system is again. So let's go to this one here. No, that won't go. NHH A378. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
A378. Oh. Hello. No, it did let me do it. It won't let me... What? Alright, let's see if I can go there. Well, let's see if it blows me up. Retract landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing
drive
for jump.
charging.
Fourteen bodies. Ugh, why is the... Wow, my mouse is acting really weird. What did they do?
That isn't correct, is it?
Wow, I'm having to really work hard here. Let me see if I can do something in controls to fix this. Okay, I'm moving around normally here. Options, controls. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, they messed with it bad. That's a really serious, nasty, nasty UI issue.
System scan complete.
System map. Okay, the only thing I can think is that the asteroid belt is covering the area where all the jump locations for the star is. So let's do... Let's see, if I go here, carrier management, here... So now I can do it.
So it's the asteroid belt that's missing on them systems.
Yep. Location.
Okay, well, now we know.
Yep, now we know. And once you go in and I just fired a probe. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So basically, if they've got an asteroid system that's, fills up the area where the carriers normally jump into, you have to go map the system. Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for war.
charging.
Did you already set our new next jump?
No, I said a jump to this system and then canceled it.
Oh, it's still here. It's still going. Clicking down 14, 36, 35, 34, 33.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll cancel it when I land then.
Okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
Disengage.
Dropping out of FTL.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Welcome, Commander. Remain aware of other ships in your vicinity.
Your YouTube's about 5 or 6, 7 seconds behind you.
It's normally anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds behind.
Well,
Open hailing frequencies.
now it's showing you
Requesting docking
disengaging.
permission.
Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated task, Commander.
Yeah, it basically it has to do with the buffering technology in use on the streams. It wants to have a minimum of 10 seconds buffer. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Can't wait till my webcam arrives. Now you'll see I've got the exclamation point up there.
I see that. Yeah, I finally got rid of mine.
No, 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 no. Alright.
Docking complete. Ship has docked. Welcome to this carrier, Commander.
Oh, it says I have no route set, so okay. Alright.
It says you have no route set. I'm sitting here looking at my screen and it says destination A37-8, 10 minutes 45 seconds.
Oh, that's weird. Whoops, out of range. 600. Oh, that's a bit out of range, yeah. Minus 36. Wait a minute. I only want to be minus 19. I need to go up from here. 500.14. 499.99. And I can jump to it. Okay. Nice. So that will be 15. All right. All right. FLYOOEHYPUE FDX A83-6. Save that. All right. How am I doing? Okay, I still need to refuel my tritium. Okay.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Captain goes down with his ship. Just make sure you go down with yours, Captain. I'm a commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, well, I'll probably stay on board. Afraid I'll slip off the side of it again, and I'll go down with the ship, and Trish will be saying, "Get off, Lynn, get off!" I can't stand.
full of fuel. And boy, that's a bright star. I don't know that I really want to be looking directly at that. Neat. Starting to get to the point where we're getting to look interested out here.
Oh, that was cool. All them planets inside of that nebula there.
Yeah, that's the NGC. No, I think. Or is that NGC? I forget. All right, so let's see. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Cap, you still mining, or what are you doing?
Yeah, that's NGC with all those stars in the middle of it.
Pretty cool.
Jumping in 11 minutes. Okay.
I kind of feel bad. Cap's over there probably with his carrier, hauling one load at a time, trying to fill up his tritium.
Yeah, well, at least I'm glad I had the money so that we could, could buy. Filling this beast via mining is going to be a pain.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure.
The jump has been canceled at the owner's request.
Yeah, it keeps doing that. It's I don't know. It's got some really weird things it says that are just outright wrong. Well, that's what it said to me the other time, and I thought it was because, I set a jump, canceled it, kept setting and canceling jumps, but in this case, I only set a jump once, and it still said it gave me the cancel thing. I'm just like, what? Oh no, I did cancel. I set one, canceled one, and then set another one. So yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's an awful long delay in the game.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what that does. I think there's something messed up, and it just says that. We'll find out after the next jump. Boy, this...
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
The Anaconda Bridge is just huge.
Command, reports are coming in from Delta Squad. Be on the lookout for smuggler traffic in the area.
He's on the lookout for smuggler traffic? Are you kidding me? This carrier doesn't know where it is. There's no smuggler traffic out here. Oh, man. But I could tell some of the sound people have been on cruise ships. That bing bong that they put in before they send messages is a very familiar sound to anyone who's been on a cruise ship.
Yeah, it does. I've never been on a cruise ship, but I've watched enough shows that I remember hearing it.
Yeah. I've been on a few, not recently though. Been a few years.
Well, you ought to be able to get cheap tickets nowadays. So.
No, they're not. They're not running.
No, I meant when they start up again.
Probably, yeah, because they'll want to encourage people to come back. Goes out.
Fish always has fun with his ships.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've determined 10 mil was enough. I have 12 in the game right now, so I have a little bit of a buffer. Oh, sorry, 10 billion, not million. 10 billion is just about right.
Is that in counting buying fuel or mining it?
Buying fuel.
Twice or just once?
That's enough for me to buy fuel twice to get all the way out there.
Okay.
So at this point, I have enough to get out. Not only to buy everything I need, buy the fuel I need to get out there, have plenty of rebuys, have a year's worth of maintenance, and still have 2 billion left over. That's what 12 gives me.
That's cool.
Yep. But that's not, I haven't bought any stock for the, selling ships or selling modules. Because selling ships and modules is not a thing for me. It's, going deep space with this. So, people could store stuff, but I'm not going to leave any allocation for the ship to buy anything.
Okay. Well, if I want my diamond back, it's 6 million plus 19 heirs.
Mm-hmm.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All been suspended.
I'm trying to remember where I've heard that particular horn. They took that from somewhere, too.
Well, it reminds me of ships coming in and out of the harbor.
Yeah, but that particular one, I mean, most of the cruise ships, they have horns. But they're not that particular. That's. And I'm trying to think, and I think it was off of a military ship where I heard that one.
Okay, guys, watch. Now Trisha's going to go out there to all the military ships and listen to the horn to figure out which one for the carriers.
I don't have a naval base near me to go listen. I'd be curious to where they got that horn from, though. And the Bing Bong thing, I mean, that I remember. Bing Bong. That's off a cruise ship.
Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
$150 billion. Oh my God, A4, you're going to be mining forever to get that.
Why does he want 150 billion for?
I have no idea. Can't buy more than one carrier, so.
Yeah.
The only other thing is you could do is buy a space station, but they're not. I don't know if they'll ever make that available.
5, 4, 3.
I guess he could have about 20 or 30 or whatever cutters. They need to have quite a bit.
Oh, 15 billion. Okay, that's a reasonable number. God, I love the sounds.
I was going to say 150 billion. Just float me a couple of billion.
Yeah, I know. You'd be able to buy every ship you wanted on a couple bill.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Well, with what I've earned, I've got 10 ships. And I get the vet, it'll be 11.
I think you've got more ships than I do.
I still got the one that gave me the Sidewinder.
I think I got rid of all my Sidewinders. Back before they gave us the ability to put flags on systems, I was using Sidewinders. Alrighty. Let's schedule the next jump. Yeah.
Well, I put our names on the planet, so we're cool.
Cool. Alright. Minus 33. Ah! Come back here. It jumped. Minus 10's bitter. Actually, let's see, I need to be at minus 19. So I'll go down just a little bit. Where's the other number? Maybe 28, so we're good. Okay, what are you? Too far. What are you? Too far. What are you? 514. How about you? 487. Alright. So we're somewhere in this area. 490. 503. 491. 494. 508. I don't want to go too far that way. So I guess we'll go to the 494 if we can. Nope, we can't. Okay. What's that? 501. What's that? 503. What's that? 494. 490. Oh. Okay. We go down a little further. 500.81. Okay, sure. 506. 497. No. 495. No. 496. No. No. Come on, give me one. Out of range. Ah, I can go to that one. Okay. So we mark it. And that's going to be 16. All right. PROOEHYPUE BCB D1-206. Okay, that's entered in the spreadsheet. $31. Cool. Now fill up on tritium.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right, we're full up.
Did you write down the starting tritium in the tank?
Oh, something over 19.
Is that counting the fuel tank too?
Nope. It was
So
like
it would be 20.
20 total, yeah.
And so we're down to...
There's the... Actually, I can tell easier this way.
I was going to say, you know, rounding up at 500 a jump, which you got 497, 499 and stuff. 8,000 jumps on however much we used may give us an idea.
Yeah, there's...
light years, rather.
Yeah. So there's about 15,900 left in storage, and another 1,000 in the. So there's we haven't used that much actually.
Yeah, about 4,000, roughly 4,000 for 8,000 light years. That's not bad.
Nope. Can't argue the fuel economy. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
That isn't the one I wanted to go to. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
There, that's close. In fact, that I think is the one I want. Well, which one's the one I want to go to? FGY. Okay, that's this one. So yeah, we should still have about maybe 8,000 tons left when we get to the base at Stume FGY.
That'll be all right.
Yep. We actually have, if we were going straight line to the final point I have in mind, we're only about 3,000 tons short.
Even after we fill up at
No, from the start, from what we gathered at the start, the 20, we're about 3,000 short, I think.
oh, okay.
So we could almost get there, but since I've got a station on the way that we can hit quite easily, I figured we'd hit the station, see if they're selling, because that just makes things easier. If that's good thing to know for the real way out is whether or not that station will be selling.
Right. Yeah, it would be, horrible if you were just by yourself out here and you had to mine. If you didn't go nowhere where there was a station and you had to mine this stuff, you'd be mining all month long just so you could jump.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fun.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Well, 8,000 when I make the station nearer Sagittarius A. But since I want to try and reach the final system, I'll be actually buying more because I need another. Basically, I need another 3 to 4. Actually, probably closer to 4 since we're going slightly out of the way to get to the station. Plus, I'd like to have a buffer. Just in case my calculations are wrong.
Yeah, not only that, but you don't know. I mean, from what I've gathered and looked around, we really haven't run into any prospects of tritium without scouting, and there's no telling how far out you may have to go to find some.
Correct. So when we get, if we get to the point, say that station doesn't sell tritium, which is a possibility. Then we go as somewhere close to as far as we can, keeping a couple of jumps in reserve, and then scout out from whatever point we reach to try and find icy rings with tritium.
We have an airlock malfunction on deck A. Maintenance units, please respond.
That would be funny. Yeah, I suppose in the real game we could find some tritium somewhere near the final system, mine it, and put it on at some absurd price. I'm sure somebody would pay it just to save money, just to save the time. Set at 50% over galactic average, then taking my 10% cut on top of that. Thank you. And maybe I should put the spreadsheet up in Google Docs or something like that after I touch it up. Right now it's just data.
So, if I'm playing on the PC, then I can't help Captain on his carrier because he's a PlayStation, right, or an Xbox?
Incorrect. You
So
could.
even if I wanted to, I couldn't go help.
No, you could.
Oh, I thought you couldn't see each other, or couldn't play in the same system or something.
You can't, but the carriers are cross-instance.
Well, see, what we'll do is we'll sneak over there to his carrier since he can't see us. We'll steal his tritium and fill up your carrier.
If only, but he'd have to actually be selling. Column D, we're screwed.
You forgot column E. Whose great idea was this in the first place?
I'll take the blame for that.
See, I should have used my head the other night when I slipped off the deck and blamed it on Trish and his armor all on the deck. You know, my ship just slid right off. Oh, that'd be cool if you got the PC version of it, yeah.
Oh, nice.
A4 is going to wake up in a different universe here pretty shortly. When he comes on board, he won't have a clue where he's at. Are you still in the bubble there, Captain? I was wondering how many carriers never left a bubble yet.
Probably a lot. There are a lot of people who just buy them to fiddle around with them. Don't go anywhere.
Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
Hello, Supermax. Good evening.
Hey, Supermax, good to see you. So now I know who the fourth person who's been listening in on the stream is.
Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Well, hopefully it'll go on sale shortly after the carrier update goes live. Or maybe just before it goes live. Alrighty. This is a cheap system. All right. Minus 36. I need to be at minus 19. Close enough. $499.38. Can't do that.
Yeah,
one.
if you could almost wait super max to the end. Well, I guess it's the first of the year now. They're going to have another update or whatever, and you're going to have to buy the expansion or whatever.
All these systems that I can't jump to. That's annoying. Oh, this is getting real annoying. Aha! Got one. I can go here. Okay. So this will be number 17.
Okay, so not too many in the bubble, so they're all out here somewhere. Oh, okay, that's cool. That may be the reason why, like I said, the prices of the diamonds are going up.
Yeah. Well, certainly, there's a lot of commanders that are, mining diamonds, or were mining diamonds, who are now out here, or at least in the beta, because, I mean, they're all about the, just double check the spelling. They're all looking to get one, so they want to play with it in the beta first. Okay. Yeah, everybody's got different things they want to figure out with how it's going to work.
Maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right, that's full up. All right, let's see what's going on here. I don't know that I could get away at this point switching to a console. I would lose too much between the head tracker, the throttle and stick, voice attack. I mean, there's just too much with how I've got this going right now that I wouldn't want to get rid of. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a multi-star system. There's another star right there. But I'm guessing since it was a low price system, that's basically all that's here is 2 stars. System
Yeah,
map.
we were close to the first one.
System map. Yeah, basically that's what it's showing is 2 stars, and based on the price, that's probably all that's here.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure. Carrier jump successful. Telemetry checks in progress.
I wonder if they've got stuff that, it's timed a certain amount of time afterwards. That telemetry check may be happen 10 minutes or 15 minutes after you complete a jump. It just sounds kind of weird when you're, already scheduling the next jump and it's saying, well, we just completed a jump.
Yeah, it's been doing it all across here. It's kind of like, we haven't jumped yet. What are you talking about?
Oh, I wonder if we jumped past NC-17 already. Oh, no, I think it's behind the star. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Not 8-4.
Oh, good night, A4. Oh, there it is.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
We're almost even with, I think, almost even with that nebula over there. I think. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh, maybe not. NGC 6357. Yeah, we still got a ways. There's the grid. There's the grid. We are getting close to even with it. Huh.
Scanner function is optimal. We should be able to locate what we need pretty quickly.
It would cost me a little bit of money, but I could get it to say that.
I get annoyed at mine because it won't say there's something coming up behind you, Commander.
Yeah, if only, right?
Yep. Have you watched anybody else on their carriers? Have they done anything extraordinary or found anything weird?
I haven't really looked. Interesting the different prices to ferry different ships out here. It's only 38. It's all the same time, approximately the same amount of time, but greatly varied prices for getting stuff out here.
336 million just to bring your cutter? Oh my God.
But the Mamba's only 38 mil. But yeah, that's all the ships I have. So I've got total of 9 ships.
Huh. Well, I got the cutter, the Mamba, the Python, the Anaconda,
Attention. Carrier has
the
entered
Diamondback, and the Sidewinder.
have been suspended.
Oh, and the Chieftain.
I don't have a chieftain yet.
Oh, and I also got a Cobra Mark 3, 4, one of them.
I got a hauler hanging out at Quince for the surface runs there, although I can probably sell that at this point. I don't think I'll be doing surface runs at Quince anymore.
Surface runs, why?
They've changed how they work. They're not as efficient at getting Imperial rank as they were. Many better ways of getting Imperial rank now than doing the Quince surface runs.
Okay. I got mine at, south of the bubble there. There's a couple of Imperial systems, and just doing carrier runs between two systems, 3 light year jump.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting 20 carrier missions every time I went. Over there, I'd drop off 20, and on the way back, I'd drop off 20.
Oh, nice.
So it was pretty cool. I mean, I ranked up pretty fast to get the cutter that way.
Yeah, I want to finish off all the way to King at some point.
Maintenance task information is acknowledged. All decks are prepared for hyperspace. Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
You out of here now, Captain?
Attention all carrier crew.
Bing bong.
Frameshift drive engaged. Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I hit the 0 instead of an O. Oops. Get out of the way. We stopped for nothing.
System scan complete.
Oh, that's interesting. Sure. I guess there's only a star here. That's funny.
Yeah, makes you wonder, really, if there's anything out here, but it sure don't look like it.
Not in this system. And I've seen... Whoops, clicked on the wrong thing. I've seen systems out here when I was coming out the last time that had 75... oops, what are you doing? 75 objects in the system. In fact, I think there was one I ran into that had 100. Oops, far. I'm gonna play this game again, okay? May get to the point where I actually have to fly to a system to determine whether, to make it so we can jump to it.
Well, that'll slow the process down.
Yeah. Ah, there's one. Forget if it was 18 or 17, so I'm gonna have to change that
18.
again. It was 18? Okay. Yep, 18, okay. Alright, so now I gotta write that in spreadsheet. Okay. Okay. What I may do, format cells.
And if you're curious, that's 9,000 light year jump total trip. 3,500 light years for tonight.
Nice. Superscript, subscript. I can't change it to have everything in capitals? Well, that's annoying. There's gotta be a way. I'll have to look up how to do that later. Okay. All right. All right, let's fill her up.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oops.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right. Tritium reserve is filled up. Let's go up on deck.
Attention. This carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure.
System map.
Carrier jump successful.
Cool. Chan! Lovely Chan. Galaxy map. Cool.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
We have an airlock malfunction on deck A. Maintenance units, please respond.
Oh, I'm curious. 1.7 million credits in jump costs. Oh my.
All off-duty comms personnel, please report to the briefing room.
So they haven't gave a date exactly, except sometime in June.
Yeah, they.
Go on sale.
Yeah, it probably depends somewhat in part on the number of bugs that they get reported in the second beta and how many they decide to fix. And so there's a lot of details to be worked out as to when. But they said it's June, so whatever that means. Of course, that's subject to change. If there are some bugs that were just too nasty to let it go out, well, it might be July. But so far, I haven't seen anything of that nature.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
All I got to say is I got some smart computer geeks to figure out how to write all this stuff so it works.
Oh, yeah. This is quite the ambitious undertaking. The level of detail on some of this stuff is amazing.
Yeah, I watched Drew Wager, whatever it was, and he showed what the 1984 version looked like, and I was like, I wouldn't even have wasted my money to play that game back then.
Oh, but back then that was cutting edge, state of the art, and a lot of people paid money for it.
Maintenance task information is acknowledged. All decks are prepared for hyperspace.
And Atari made I don't know how many millions off of Pong.
Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is...
Yeah, now I had Pong, but
maintain a safe distance
the way that
from
you had to
carrier.
get into Elite and everything, it was like, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been lost trying to get into the game.
Attention all carrier crew. Friendship drive.
I have no idea.
Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Oh, this thing ought to be worth something.
$13K. Well, we have passed the NGC Nebula. Not sure if we did that this jump or the last jump. Man. Getting hard to navigate here. It's not giving me any good systems to jump to. Oop, there's one. Alright. Jump 19 will be a plah. And we'll put that in the spreadsheet. Alright.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alrighty. System map. I can see 3 stars and an asteroid belt.
Yeah, those asteroid belts are causing us problems, it seems like.
Yeah. And I know from the last time, from coming out here on the Distant Worlds trips. Oh, wow. We're close on that guy. A lot of systems have multiple asteroid belts.
Yeah, but the closer to the center we get, the closer there's more stars. So surely we shouldn't be running into too much problem here shortly.
We'll see. We may very well get to the point where I have to jump out, 500 or so light years in the Anaconda just to map a system for us to land at.
You didn't reduce your jump rate, did you?
It's reduced somewhat, but I still got a 65 light year jump range. And if I'm doing nothing but jump and go, it doesn't take me long.
Yeah.
Figure it'll take me, if you get out, 499 light years or so, it'll take me about 10 to 12 minutes at most. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So, actually, here, let me transfer that cargo back. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So 69.6. So for me to go to that system out there, that would be 8 jumps.
Okay. And I guess once you get out there, you just stay there and have the carrier come to you, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
So if it gets too tough to plot through the carrier screen, I'll just make runs ahead and pull the carrier to me.
Yeah.
It'll half our speed, but
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I figure if we can get 48, 485, 490, yeah, I don't know. Would it be worth the extra 5 light year jumps?
no. Makes no difference.
Okay.
Or at least not an appreciable distance. You know, that's 1% difference in jump. Who cares?
Yeah, if it got down to where you're only getting 200 light years, then that would be a different story.
Oh, yeah. Even at 450, it would be a different story. But it's, at this point, it's more the amount of time that it takes to find, something in that distance range. We always have an airlock malfunction on deck 8. Can't you guys fix that?
It's probably A4 down there messing around with the latches again. If you had 16 other commanders on this thing, it may be pretty funny.
Yeah, it would. Have some fun conversations while we're waiting for the jumps.
Yeah.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
16,900 to go.
Supermax wants to know where the restroom was. I told him it's down in the hall, turn left at aisle B, then a right. Oh, God.
It's on deck 8 where they have the airlock problem.
And the biohazard backup.
Wasn't that deck 9 that backs up the biohazard? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm afraid that some people are using way too much 2P.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended. Landing pads retracted. Hangar base secured.
And here comes the awesome sound effects. Yay! They never get old.
Yeah, I can see them taking this a different, another step forward with their carriers and have, they got a crew lounge. You think they'd have a big wide open window there where you could just take your captain, transport him over there to it, and just sit there and watch the stars go by.
Yeah.
Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier. Attention all carrier crew. Frameshift drive engaged. Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Given how much damage our cutters do to smaller ships by running into them, can you imagine what a carrier running into somebody would do?
Well, it would probably destroy a space station, anyways.
All right. Ooh, this is an expensive system. I think we're in one of the gaps between the arms right now.
Oh, you mean the one that if I was out there in my cutter, I'd have to go all the way around it to get around it?
No. One of the ones in closer.
Oh, okay.
Because the stars are a little further apart than they were. Oh, come on. Give me something to jump to. Oop, there's one. 487. Let's see if we can get a better one. 492. Okay, I'll take that one. All right, so that'll be 20. All right, so we'll write this one in. TJN A75-1. All right.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Sure glad they changed it from an hour down to 15 minutes. Boy, wouldn't this be monotonous.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, I don't know that I could do that at an hour. It might have just killed my ability to do it, to make this run if they'd kept it at an hour.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right, let's go topside, see what's here. Oh, it's right beside us this time. Cool. System map. 3 stars right here. Cool.
Super Max says, okay, guys, going to jump. Everyone go to lunch.
Or take bio break. It says there's a couple other stars in this system, but I don't see them right here. Oop. No, that's a light on the ship. Don't know where they are. Can't see them. Don't know. Okay. And now it would be obnoxious. It's basically I'd have to, I'd log in, jump, log out, repeat. That would be not be fun gameplay.
Yeah. Super Max, you're gonna have to hurry up and buy the game. Then you're gonna have to hurry up and get your ship where you can jump out here with us.
Hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure. Attention. The scheduled carrier jump has been cancelled at the owner's request. Carrier jump successful. Telemetry checks in progress.
Let's see. I think I started in October, and I finally got a cutter like Trish has. So October, November, December, January, 7 months. you can come out here with us, or get your diamond back. It'd take you probably 3 months to get a diamond, 2 months, something like that. Depends on how talented you are at shooting things down. In Argentina, they pay $15. Wow.
Yeah, there's some laws that cap the price of games in Argentina. A lot of games won't release in Argentina because of those caps that just say not sold in Argentina.
We have an airlock malfunction on deck A. Maintenance units, please respond.
Other games will, first sell elsewhere and give a, year or 2-year delay before they release in Argentina so that they cover their costs.
Wow.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Other games get around that by being free to play with a in-game store that you have to pay for. Free to play, pay to win. Then games like Elite, it's $15 for the base game, $15 for Horizon, and then $15 for the next expansion.
Right. I think I paid $60 total. Elite plus Horizons, it totaled about $60. By the time I got done paying for it. I didn't wait for the sale.
Well, I didn't get it on sale either, and I got a lot earlier, plus I paid for the full season pass. That was expensive. I think I laid out $200 for this game.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay for the next one, do you?
I've got basically all of the updates, paid updates are already all prepaid.
Yeah. Japan pays 10% more than the United States. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's largely the exchange rate. plus taxes.
Team Alpha, report to docking bay 7 immediately.
Interesting color changes on the paint job based on the angle of the light. Excuse me.
Be advised, subsystem shutdown on intake 3 is in effect. Maintenance crews arrived at cargo bay 3 for routine service checks.
I wonder how this is gonna work. Like, A4 is not with us, but when he does show up on this carrier, say he was like, the furthest he jumped was 8,400 light years, and so he gets out in a system that's 15,000 light years away and starts scanning the system. Is that going to allow him to claim that too? I wonder.
Only the ones he's in game for.
Well, I meant in the, like in the real game.
Mm-hmm.
When we come out here, say he rides along with us, but 3 of the days that we're out here jumping, he's not on board, and all of a sudden, the 4th day he's with us, he gets out here and he scans the system. I wonder if it'd calculate all the way back, or how's that going to work? Well, that sounds like a good way to mess with the game.
The only thing it's going to matter for is there's one engineer that you have to go a certain distance from the bubble.
Yeah, what is it, 8,000 light years, 5,000 light years, something like that?
Yeah, and as soon as he gets out and he's over that distance, he'll qualify for that. But other than that, it doesn't mean anything. He won't get all the things we've been through on the way because he wasn't in the game.
Right.
Maintenance task information is acknowledged. All decks are prepared for hyperspace. Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
I see where somebody makes a deal. that, like to go from the bubble to Colonial be 44 jumps. I don't know I can't remember what yours was, how many jumps it was for you to get out there. But I see some carrier guy sitting there taking 16 people at a time to Colonia so they could do their engineerings and charge him a fee. I don't know how he would get his fee, but maybe he's charge him tritium or something.
Mm-hmm.
Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Basically, the way you do it is by setting a price on tritium in your market, and say when you guys fill me up when I'm full up. You guys are I'll leave.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was thinking about that, but then there's no way of noting, like say A4, say it says it's going to cost you 7 loads of tritium, and A4 does 7 loads and I do 4. There's no way that you can check to see how many loads I gave you or not. So,
Don't care. So you paid for somebody.
As long as it's full.
You paid for somebody else's way. Great. Don't care.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Kodak thing for that.
Oh, really?
Type Y type star.
Uh-huh. Oh, you got it. I didn't. I already have the Y type for this sector. All right. I think I already did check that one. 21.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Wow. System map. All right. Okay, while we're waiting for this jump, I will go take a pit stop.
Okie doke.
Carrier jump successful. Telemetry checks in progress.
Okay. How are we doing here on time? 9 minutes left. Well, 9.5.
So we're about halfway there to our first stop to buy the tritium.
That's correct.
Oh. Yeah, but Elite's kind of different. I mean, a lot of games that I played, which was a mini Farmville 2, you could put cash in it and build your credits up. In Elite, you have to earn your credits.
Yeah, the Elite has paid updates.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Plus you can buy the ship skins and ship kits. So the paint jobs and kits. And that's the only ways it has to make money. And, servers aren't cheap. Nor is maintaining them. Nor is paying good software engineers. The games that are basically built on a shoestring budget, yeah, after a few years their price comes down. But the AAA titles, sometimes even 2 to 3 years after, or actually, if you look at Skyrim, I mean, even like 4 years afterwards, most of the time you have to pay 20 some odd dollars for it, you know. And that came out at 50, so you're only a little under half price. Whereas this game, I mean, the main game right now, if you just bought Elite, I think it's $15. Um, and that's full price without a sale. But then it's another, I forget how much to add Horizons into that. And Horizons will probably go down to around $15 when the next paid update comes out. So, and then the main game will probably drop to 8. So then you're going to pay 8 plus 15 plus the 40 for the new paid update. So it's going down in price, but you've got to buy all the updates because each one's built on top of the next. if you take a look at the additional hardware I've bought for this game, the throttle and stick that I bought, it's $500 for that. Previous set of headphones I got for a previous headset previous to this one I got for free from a friend who had upgraded. But it was a fairly expensive set of headsets. Unfortunately, they broke, and I paid almost $200 for this set. Foot pedals I got from that same friend because he was done using them, and didn't want to store them. The head and eye tracker, I bought the original one for $50, and when they came out with the newer version, those who had the older ones had a limited time upgrade for $50. It's actually, I think, a $200 head and eye tracker last time I looked. So, I didn't pay full price for my gear, but additional gear for playing this game is probably $1,000 worth of additional gear.
Yeah, it can get expensive, that's for sure.
It can.
Well, I got my new computer because the old computer was still a Windows 7, and Microsoft Flight Simulator was going to come out next month, 2020, and I was wanting it because I used to fly a Cessna 152, and I thought it'd be pretty cool flying over some of these, different cities and stuff and look around. So they said they're using real Google Earth maps and stuff, and I thought, well, that'd probably be pretty interesting.
Yep. Now, here's one thing you're going to need to be aware of before you go and start heading that direction. The base game, when you buy it, only has one airport and one locale. Then you have to buy upgrades for basically additional DLC for every area you want to fly in.
You're kidding.
Nope. Take a look at the store page for the current one, you'll see.
Well, they can just fly a kite then.
I ended up buying the current Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then I realized the only place I could fly was that one. I forget where the airport is, and then it's like, well, I can't go anywhere else. Yeah, you've got a few hundred miles around the airport, but okay.
Well, I have to read the fine print again because I didn't realize that. I just assumed. I figured it was, if you wanted a different plane or something, you'd have to pay for it.
There are planes you have to pay for. There's a few planes you have to pay, if you want them, you have to pay for. But you also have to pay for, if you want Europe, you got to pay for Europe. If you want the continental U.S., you got to pay, shell out more money for that.
How much money are you talking about, or did you ever find out?
I found out at one point, and I decided I didn't want to do that, so I stopped worrying about it, and I forgot by now. So they may change that for the new version, but I would, go through it first before you buy and make sure you know exactly what you're getting into.
Yeah, I will. Thank you. Because, yeah, the way they let it on to believe that you bought the game and then all the airports are open to you, you may have to, do something about your plane or whatever. But, yeah, I'll read the fine print a little closer.
Yep. Like I said, they may change the pay model for the new version, depending on how well the pay model for the last version worked. All right. Alright, let's see how far we can make on this jump. What time is it? Oh, I guess this is going to be the last jump of the night. I'm going to schedule this one, set everything up, and then go to bed, because it's midnight.
Yeah, you've been up quite a long time.
Well, it's the weekend. Tomorrow night won't be nearly as long.
Well, once you get the next one scheduled, that'll put us over 11,500 light years total for the trip,
Nice.
and 5,500 for tonight.
That's a good distance for a night. If I can actually find somewhere to jump to. Alright. There's one. Alright. Let me write that one down. AY-H B23-4. Alrighty. Let's fill up
hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
All right. Well, let's go up on deck and take a look at it anyway. That's over here. Yeah, okay. Cool. System map. Boy, there's a long distance here. Must be a planet or two in the way. Alright.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Alrighty, so, I know A4 left us. I think, Captain left us. So, Supreme, Lynn, have a good night. For the rest of you that are watching, also have a good night. I've reached the end of what I can put into this tonight. Pick this up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And continue to jump. And jump and jump. Oh, let's see how far we've got left to go. I think Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Before I completely sign off, let's see how far we've got left to go. There's the system we're going to. 15,000 light years. About 31 jumps.
Probably if we get 5,500 tomorrow night, 2 days.
Yep.
Less than 2 days.
I won't be getting 5,000 a night as it gets into the work week because
Right.
I just, I can't afford to lose that much sleep.
Right.
But yeah, we'll be making some good distance. We'll definitely be there by the end of the week, one way or another. Yeah, a couple thousand a night, we'll get there. So we'll pick it up tomorrow night, 8 p.m. as usual. It's great having you all along. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.